Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Amit Pratap Singh, and I welcome you all in yet another podcast of Invest UP. Today is being such an honor and pleasure to have Mr. Major General Inder Mohan Lamba, who is working as the Chief Nodal Officer for Defense Industrial Corridor. Sir, on behalf of Invest UP, I welcome you at the podcast.
Thanks, Amit. Thanks.
So, sir, what is the genesis of this Make in India, defense of DIC? If you can.
Make in India defense genesis.
Yeah.
So you see, we are such a vast country. We have all the resources in the world. We have the capabilities. But somewhere down the line, about 10, 12 years back, we did not have the confidence in ourselves. And if I may say, there was no will to do things also. So what was it leading to? Extensive import bills. We are and we were the largest importers of defense equipment. It was also leading to a situation where we were getting delayed orders, substandard stuff. And also during the times of emergency, we had to look beyond our shoulders. So this was a compelling situation which was not acceptable to anybody. So then came a time when we did some introspection and realized that we can do it. So this resources, capabilities, coupled with the will to do it, and the idea of getting out of this precarious situation where we are doing a lot of imports gave birth to this concept of Make in India defense. So if I may put across in one sentence, a very strong cocoon shielding a very regressive import policy was given a big shake. And we have come out of it. And we are doing well.
That's great. So, has it contributed in terms of dividends?
Oh, yes. Definitely yes. If you want the figures, let's say now about 65% of the defense equipment of the country is being produced in India. Approximately 75% of the capital outlay of defense budget has been earmarked for production in India. This translates into 1,35,000 crores. So you can see the opportunities in the country. This kind of money is available to the country, to our own investors to grow. And about 15 years back, if I compare with 15 years back, this is 175 times more, which is a great achievement in itself. And in times to come, this should go up to 3 lakh crores. And if I talk about the exports, you're aware, we are now exporting to nearly 80 countries, and the figure has reached 25,000 crores. And very soon, maybe 2 years from now, it'll reach 50,000 crores. And all this has also been possible because of certain new schemes that we have launched, the PIL and IDEX, etc. So yes, it has given dividends and it can be seen.
That's such a great thing actually to know. So if you can name out some enablers, if you can, which has contributed in this success. So that would be an insight for us.
Okay, yeah. There have been a number of enablers. And to start with, I'll say the policy. The national policy wherein we changed the defense acquisition procedures, we simplified the licensing and the regulatory reforms. We simplified the FDI norms and many other things. First of all was the policy. So if I come to the second one, it is the funding. Like I spoke, 1,35,000 crores. This is in one aspect, in one sphere. But across the spectrum, we have got fundings now. And the MSMEs are being funded, the SMEs are being funded. So funds has been a very, very big propeller towards this. Now we come to the third major thing is R&D. I will say we can do more. We could have done more, but we are still okay. We are increasing the budget every year, and a good thing is a new fund has been launched recently in this budget. It's called the R&D Innovative Fund. This is 1 lakh crores. So this is available to the private players also. So this will contribute further into improvement in the defense production. So these three were there. Then we've created a number of centers of excellence. Actually, skilling was a crop. So centers of excellence have been created. Incubation is happening. A very major thing that has happened is strategic alliances, like BrahMos.
BrahMos, yeah.
It's an outcome of strategic alliance with Russia. A number of such alliances are taking place. We couldn't have done as well without the help of the private players, and the private players have also started pitching in.
Yeah.
And last but not the least, what I had, the defense industrial corridor. This has provided an area, a specialized zone where defense manufacturing can be carried out with all the ecosystem at place.
So I hope all the private players are listening to it and they must be attracted towards your policy and initiative.
I'm sure
So
they should be.
as we all see, all can see that UP has 6 defense nodes. So if you can put a light on it, like what are the nodes there and like their locations, if you
Okay.
can.
So if you see, UP can be divided into 4 major regions.
Yeah.
Paschhimanchal, Madhyanchal, Purvanchal, and the belly, which is Bundelkhand. So we have 2 nodes in Paschhimanchal, Aligarh and Agra. And these nodes draw their traction from being for their nearness to the NCR, which means they have ready-made infrastructure and the ready-made ecosystem is there. Then we come to Madhyanchal, where we have nodes in Lucknow and Kanpur. So Lucknow being the capital draws traction by itself. And now Lucknow and Kanpur are going to be twin cities separated by a time distance of not more than 1.5 hours. And Lucknow is again an industrial hub. As also you draw traction over here because we have the testing infrastructure over here, as also the centers of excellence in terms of IIT BHU and IIT Kanpur. So this draws people over here. And lastly is the Bundelkhand region. Now this draws traction because of vast tracts of land available over here and abundance of water. You have Betwa River and you have Yamuna River over there. So this is ideally suited for manufacturing of ammunition, explosives and propellants. So I'll not be wrong if I say in times to come, and very short time, Jhansi over there will become the largest manufacturer of explosive and propellants in the world. And the next node over there is Chitrakoot. It is yet to take off, but we are trying to develop a defense, aerospace and defense park over there, wherein we'll try to give it to, develop it as a park, wherein one big player will invest the money and try to get other players in that park.
A sort of anchor unit, you can
Yeah.
say. So as whole world is not now eyeing on India in terms of defense, in terms of Make in India. So how does DIC contribute towards Make in Defense mission of India?
Yeah. As I said, it is one of the enablers in Make in India defense. So what does it do? See, it is as I said, it's a specialized area, specialized zone, which promotes defense manufacturing and strengthens it, as also it provides the complete ecosystem. I'll just try to explain you what that means. For any industry to come up, you need the ecosystem.
Yeah.
So we are, in other words, the providers of the ecosystem for manufacturing, as contrary to very many people's thought process that we just provide land at subsidized rate and leave the rest to the manufacturer. It is not the case. So we provide land and we see that the industry grows. We see that industry does not face any problem and we enable them to get everything. A few more words about it. We are blessed to have one of the finest defense policies in the country. And it has been shaped over a period of time. A new policy has come out this year, which is fantastic, which is easy, which is very progressive and very, very user-friendly and investor-friendly. We also have a very strong organizational setup over here, dedicated to the defense corridor. We have the second most senior most IAS officer sitting as the head of the DIC. He's Mr. Deepak Kumar. And we have an ACO who's very vibrant, very sharp, understand things, picks up things. And he's Mr. Shashank Chaudhary. So 2 senior officers in one vertical gives you good guidance and they propel the system much faster. So I talked about the structure, the policy, and then what do we have over here? We have ideal infrastructure. So we have the best roads and railway system in the country. We are known as the Expressway Pradesh, and all these nodes are along the national highways, which finally link to the expressways, and the organic infrastructure. These are all areas which have greenfield alignment, which means they've been procured afresh, encumbrance free, well boundary walled, with all integral infrastructure to include roads, include lights, to include water, electricity, drainage system. It's kind of a semi-plain plug that you get over there. Now, we also offer a few other things. You'll have to bear with me for some more time.
Yeah.
We have the centers of excellence over here. We have one in IIT Kanpur and the other one in IIT BHU. Here we incubate people. Here we also fund these organizations to do R&D. And it is not only for people who are in the defense corridor. It is open to anybody and everybody. People can come, pay a nominal amount, and get the expertise from there. Another good thing that has happened with us, with our corridor, is we have the defense testing infrastructure also. If we want to test an equipment, so we have got 3 types of testing labs over here. One is for the UAS, which is being handled by HAL. Second is for communication, and third is for material. So material is being handled by Vedhani, and communications is being handled by Belt. We also have partnered with the bankers to assist the investors to get loans, which it's very difficult to get loans for defense, because it is a technology which people feel may not succeed, and therefore loan is a tricky proposition. But we have aligned the investors to them, and there it is. Last but not the least, ease of doing business, one point contact, everything on the app. You don't have to do anything. You just need to be a little tech savvy to latch on to us, and there you are, ease of doing business. And now we call it speed of doing business. If you have your documents at place, if you have the finances at place, you get land in just 15 to 20 days time.
That's really amazing, actually. So ecosystem is there, leadership is there, infrastructure is there. As you said, the handholding is there for the investor.
Yeah.
So as per you, has DIC been a success story?
Oh yes, definitely.
Though it's not a question to ask.
No. I'll give you statistics. See, we have nearly 200 MOUs now. We have allotted land to 63 investors, of which 9 have started manufacturing. See, we are just about 6 years old, right?
Yeah.
So, and by the end of this financial year, 25 units will be functional. We are giving employment to nearly 50,000 people. We will give to nearly 50,000 people. The investment, when it fructifies, should be close to 35,000 crores. So yes, it is a success story. And above all, I forgot to mention, out of the 6 nodes, 3 nodes have already been sold off. So there is no space in Lucknow. We are going for Lucknow
Phase 2, yeah, we heard of.
There's no space in Kanpur. We are going for Kanpur phase 2. There's no place in Aligarh. We have already gone in for phase 2 of Aligarh, and we are also going in for the phase 2 of Jhansi. So this in itself says the popularity. This itself says how successful this venture has been.
That's such a great thing, actually. Being an Invest UP officer, we are the one who's doing same thing which we are doing, like hand-holding the investors and, helping them in their investment journey. So what would be the way forward of yours? Like, for, as you said, you have some plans for phase 2 and phase 3 as you don't have land.
Yeah, okay.
So what would be the way forward for?
The way forward. See, I on this, I'll align myself with the national policy on defense, wherein the first phase is indigenization, the second is modernization, and the third is globalization. This is the vision for Make in India defense. So, and each has been given 6 years time, finally ending at 2047. So in the next by 2030, by 2031, if I may be precise, we will have at least 3 more nodes. We will have 100% land allotted. We will have at least 75% of the manufacturing units functional. We would have fructified 35,000 crores and 50,000 employment. This is in the first 6 years. Now you go to the next 6 years, which is into modernization. We will obviously expand, and now we will try to upgrade ourselves and get into the niche technology. Having gone into the basic technology, now we will try to upgrade, get into the niche technology, get big time in both the phase 1 and phase 2. We have to get into the FDI mode also. That has been a challenge as of now. So we see something happening during that period, and the next 6 years ending into 2047, we will definitely be the global players. And you can draw a simile with what the Americans do and what the Chinese do. So the Chinese have something called as civil-military fusion, wherein they have complexes where the military factories are there, the civilian factories are there, they fuse, they work in tandem, and they come up with, how good they have become. Similarly is Americans in the Washington metropolitan region. They have this complex is civil military infrastructure, they call it, and also called as civil military complex in some books. They also have the complete infrastructure, government infrastructure, as also the infrastructure of the private parties, and they join together, and that is how they are successful. So by 2047, we will be very close to that.
So I think those who are listening to it and looking forward to have some investment in defense, they will definitely gonna grab you.
Yeah, this is an opportunity. I mean, land is limited.
Yeah.
First come, first serve. If you have the will, you have the technology, we are there to help you. You move 1 inch, we'll move 1 mile and get you here.
So it's being such an honor to have you on board, sir.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you so much. Honor all mine.
And wish you a very good luck for your, defense manufacturing sector. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Nice being with you.
Same here.